still tonight so many questions about the timeline. We know that Shannon Watts was away on a business trip over the weekend, and just hours after she returned, she and the girls went missing.
And now we're learning more about what happened while she was away. Denver 7's Russell Haythorne is live at the family home tonight. And Russell, Chris Watts took the girls to a birthday party just a few miles from there.
Yeah, Tom, a kid's birthday party just down the road. Everything was fine. Everything was great. Or so it all appeared that way. At the Lindstrom home in Erie tonight, a lingering question that's not easy to answer.
You know, the hardest part about it all is when you're closer with the family, it's the why. The why gets bigger.
Why did Jeremy's good friend, Chris Watts, allegedly murder his entire family?
We're dumbfounded. We don't get it. Lost.
Chris and the girls, 4-year-old Bella and 3-year-old Celeste, were just here for Jeremy's little boy's birthday party. The girls were happy. They were normal. So was Chris, or so it appeared.
I mean, he would reach out and help anybody that needed help with anything. He was a good mechanic. If you needed help with your car, he'd help you. If you needed help moving furniture, he'd be over there in a heartbeat to help you out. You don't know what, when, why, where, how everything goes weird.
When did it all go so weird, so wrong? Like the bizarre interview Chris gave us a day after his family's disappearance.
If somebody has her and they're not safe, like, I want them back now. I had every light in the house on. I was hoping that I would just ran over by the kids running in the door and just like barrel rushing me, but it didn't happen.
We now know that was never going to happen. But for Jeremy, the why is still incredibly painful to comprehend.
Just horrible. Why do people do this? Why does it come down to this? Had to have been an easier route.
And check out the growing memorial outside the family's home tonight. A very nice tribute to those little girls and the mother. This neighborhood on the far western edge of Frederick still reeling from this tragedy. We're live tonight. Russell Haythorne, Denver 7.
Wow. And you know, Russell, like you, a lot of us, a lot of families just trying to wrap our heads around how a man who appeared to be such an adoring husband and father could do this.
Including a couple who let Chris Watts stay in their home while police searched for his missing wife and daughters.
He stayed the night at our house across the hall from our 5-year-old.
That'll haunt me.
Nicholas and Amanda Thayer say, in their words, they feel stupid. They say they never suspected Chris would do something like this. They still don't understand why.
They've been close friends with the family for years, they say. And they say that Chris told them Monday about financial trouble and that Shannon was concerned about infidelity.
We had no idea that they were financially until we spoke with Chris on Monday.
He mentioned putting the house up for sale.
And the Thayers also say they called investigators when they didn't think Chris was being as proactive as he should be to find his family. But they never thought this, thinking Shannon may have just gone away for the night.
And tonight, the big question, what we're all wondering, is why. And investigators say they're looking at all scenarios this evening. We checked, the couple has no criminal background, but they did have some financial struggles.
Their bankruptcy filing shows they went from making $147,000 a year in 2013 to $90,000 in a year, 2014. The couple owed $70,000 from credit card debt, student loans, and medical expenses. At the time they filed, they only had about $9.51 in savings and $864 in their checking account. Still so many unanswered questions in this case. We could see formal murder charges filed on Monday. We could also get our hands on the affidavit Monday to learn more about how Shannon and the little girls died. Chris Watts will be back in court on Tuesday. And we know that there will be a vigil outside the family's home tomorrow night at 8:30. We promise to be there. If you don't have our Denver 7 app, you can download it for free. We'll send an alert right to your phone in the coming days and weeks as details emerge on this investigation.